Today, I would like to introduce the Talmud's King Solomon's Wisdom. I believe this story contains an important message that is relevant to the present day. Having heard that King Solomon was the wisest man of the century, 3 brothers from the countryside came to King Solomon to apply to become his disciples. 3 brothers, please bestow upon us wisdom. King Solomon, we don't know when you will be given wisdom. Are you prepared to serve me? 3 brothers, yes, we are prepared to stay by your side for as many years as it takes until you bestow wisdom upon us. Thus, they became his disciples. But even after a year or 2, King Solomon showed no sign of bestowing wisdom on the 3 brothers. After 3 years, the 3 brothers reached the end of their patience. 3 brothers, I have waited for 3 years, but I have not been granted wisdom. I would like to take my leave and return to my country. King Solomon, you have been a long and arduous journey. As a thank you for your service for 3 years, I will give each of you 100 gold coins. Please consider them as a substitute for wisdom. However, if you really want wisdom, I cannot give you the 100 gold coins. Hearing this, the 3 brothers were dazzled by the value of the 100 gold coins and said, "No, no. We don't need wisdom anymore. We will take the gold coins and return to our country." They took the gold coins and set off on their way home. However, on the way, only the youngest brother changed his mind. "I have waited for 3 years, so I will return the 100 gold coins and ask for wisdom." When the brother returned and handed the 100 gold coins back, King Solomon nodded and began to speak. "Okay, then I will bestow upon you the following 3 wisdoms. First, leave the inn after sunrise and arrive at the next inn before sunset. Second, when the river is flooded, wait until the water subsides before crossing. Third, when you return home, tell your wife honestly what happened." The 2 brothers hurried back home to bring back the 100 gold coins. Even after the sun went down, they continued to climb the mountain path. But when they reached the top, the weather suddenly changed and cold rain began to fall. The wind was strong, and the 2 got soaked, got lost in the dark, and froze to death. Meanwhile, the younger brother, who had entered the inn earlier, was safe. When the sun rose and he started walking down the same path as his brothers, he found their bodies. He was saddened and gave them a proper burial. And so, he decided to bring back a total of 200 gold coins. On the way, they came across a river, but the water level had risen due to the rain the day before. So they followed King Solomon's wisdom and decided not to cross until the water subsided. Several merchants loaded onto donkeys tried to force their way across the river, and were swept away by the water. After waiting for the water to subside for 3 days, The younger brother crossed the river and found a dead donkey, washed up on the other side of the river, with a bag full of gold coins tied to its back. He decided to take these as well. When he arrived home with the gold coins, he told his wife the whole story. She believed him. However, his two wives did not believe his story at all, and suspected that he had killed his two older brothers and taken the gold coins for himself. The two wives accused him of being a criminal to King Solomon. But King Solomon told them, "There is no lie in the story of your brother, who followed the wisdom I gave him, and pronounced him innocent. Wisdom is wise judgment and action that is backed by a wealth of experience." This story teaches us that there is more value in gaining experience and wisdom than in acquiring money.